Today we're double brooding some of the Nucs. Hello, I'm Griffey, Stockton Winning Griffith. Here we're doing everything beekeeping, farming, countryside living. Now we do reviews as well. Now I'm in the Nuc yard again, but today super quick job. Got some double broods or extra brood boxes to double up the Nucs. Because in the last video, click the link there to watch that video. These Nucs are full of honey, and the queen did not have that much space to lay. So everything down that side we've already done splits with queens last week, and I'm just very aware how much more space the Nucs along this side needs. So we're gonna go through them. I know some of the Alex Nicky line Nucs, they definitely need double brooding. I've got some queens there from Mellow Bees. They may be okay because they've only been in there for 2 weeks. And I've got some Nucs then, which failed to take a queen. Queen laying again, and I bet you they need some more space as well. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to put double brood, the strongest of the Nucs. I'm not going to feed them today. Weather is going a bit better. Balsam, there's still a little bit of honey coming in. We go check them in maybe 4 or 5 days, see if they're drawing that wax. If they're not drawing it, I'm going to feed them. Because in about a week's time, 2 weeks time, we've got more queens come in. We are going to start splitting all of this side. So we've split half of them already, and then we're going to split the rest of them either next week or the week after. I've only got 25 queens left to come, what's been pre-booked. I can easily split that with what's here. See if I've got any Nuc boxes spare. I doubt it, but if I have, I will be ordering more queens just to fill everything up. So that's the job. Don't really need a smoker for this really, but I will use my Apisolis. Click the link there if you don't know what that is. So let's get to it. Now, as you can see, a lot of things here have already been double brooded up. These ones haven't. Queen cell 7th of the 7th, they fail to take a queen. Queen cell 1st of the 7th, they fail to take a queen. And that's just annoying really, but you never get 100% success rate. So down here, Alex, Nicky, that should say. That definitely needs a Nuc box. Let's have a look. The Mellow Bees. They are full as well. They got a bit of space on that last frame, so they may not need to be done today. But I guarantee you, these Alex Nicky queens, full with honey. They definitely need it, so we'll do that. Grab the Apisolis and we'll start doing them as we go, because I've got pains, Nucs, pains, BS honeybees, BS honeybees, pains, Maysmore, pains. So I've got a mixture here, try and support everyone, even though I don't sell Maysmore Nucs. I still buy Maysmore Nucs. They're compatible with the BS honeybees Nucs, which we sell, and we obviously sell the pains. So we try and keep a bit of everything really. So we're not really doing inspections today. Fall nuke. These queens, Alex Nicky queens, have worked out great. So even though they look like they're proper full in there, they haven't swarmed or anything. Desperately needing a box. So let's start this Apisolis up. 3 pumps. And slow and steady. There we go. They are on the balsam. I don't know if you saw that bee. So good chance a bit of honey is still gonna come in for another 3 weeks hopefully. Make sure we line up the frames so they sit perfectly. It's a much needed space for them, and I guarantee you this one's Alex or Nicky, I should say. It's Nicky that does the work. Ooh, look at that. They fill that up with honey as well. So that one will have to be split sooner than later. Right, I'm just gonna crack on, get through these nucs. Here's another one. Rammed full. No space at all. Basically, that's all I'm doing. So that's what you don't want to happen. But they had no room. Fall to the brim. So these nucs, they've done well in that flow. Unbelievably well. I can see by the colour of that honey, how light it is. That's clover. Now last year most of our honey was bramble. This year I think a big part of it's going to be clover. We've had the heat when the clover was out. That's a nice light, delicious honey. So very much looking forward to extracting this year's crop. Let's just hope there's enough flow left. These bees to draw these frames, make splitting these later on a lot easier. Now another reason I like wintering bees on a double brood on a nuke, because most of these nukes on this site, they're going to be sold over the winter, so we'll put them on the website, advertise them. There'll be British black bees, buckfast bees, Welsh black bees. We'll have 3 lines of bees for sale on the website, and all this site has been inspected by the bee inspectors as well. So we're DASH accredited, so we know disease, we monitor our own levels for disease. We've been in York doing the bee disease training with the bee inspectors, so I've done that personally, and I still invite the bee unit. Even though I don't have to every year, by law, I don't have to because I'm part of DASH, I still invite the bee unit to the nuke yard, because these bees are going to be sold. It's just really good practice that you buy bees from a place where they have actually been inspected by the bee inspector, because the last thing you want is bees with disease, because that's going to cause you and everybody around you a lot of problem. So we try and be very proactive in disease identification and reduction. So that's the idea. But another good reason is when we wintering these on brood and a half is, once I sell these bees in spring, they go on 6 frames. I've got 6 frames left of bees and brood. I can then buy another queen, put it into the resource that's left here, and then boom, I've got another nuke straight away on the go. I don't have to split other hives to make that nuke back up. And I think nukes winter much better on 12 frames as opposed to 6 frames. They've just got more room to store honey. Just in general, I think they do much better brood and a half. But there is nothing wrong with wintering them on 6 frames, single brood. Everything we split from now on, they will stay on 6 frames. There's not enough time for them to get a second brood box on top of them, so they will be wintered on 6 frames. Right, that's that done. Everything is super strong, which is probably no these cream ones, because these queens with Mellow only went in a few weeks ago, so they're nowhere near needing a double brood box yet. But probably 95% of the nukes in here needed to be on a double brood, so that's really good. Really pleased with that. And that's it. Quick shift. Takes the pressure off these nukes and stops me worrying and stressing about them, thinking they've got no room and they're all going to swarm on me just before the season comes to an end, and then I've got no nukes to sell. So very pleased with how everything's looking like there. And that's it for this video. And don't forget, if you like this video and you want to watch more of the same kind of content, then please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I try my best to upload new videos every week. Thanks for watching.